Dr. Ip.
Hey.
Question for you. What kind of protective styles would you recommend for someone who's experiencing hair loss?
Wow, that's a really good question. I personally think that hairstyling is a very personal decision. However, if you're suffering from hair loss, you want to keep in mind that certain styles can make it worse and certain styles can make it better. So when we talk about protective styling, that means putting the hair in a fashion that leads to less manipulation, which ultimately leads to less breakage. Braids, for example, can be a protective style. But if you want to use braids as a protective style, you need to make sure that they're not too tight. If they're tight, they're pulling on these fragile hairs and also can cause damage and inflammation to the scalp. So my go-to for braids are medium-sized box braids that are knotless. Other protective styles may include using a unit or a wig to allow the hair underneath to rest. And wigs are great. I mean, they give us lots of styling flexibility and allow us to express ourselves in creative ways. With a wig though, you want to make sure once again that it's not too tight. You want to make sure that your wig isn't rubbing against the front of your hairline, which is actually the most vulnerable part of your hairline. And you want to make sure that your hair has time to breathe. In other words, you don't want to have that wig on 24 hours a day. Other styles that you can think of are blowouts and wash and goes. You can do twisting styles, and then you can twist your hair and leave it in for a week or so and then take it out and have it be crimpy. Some people like to use loose ponytails, again, just making sure that they're not too tight. I think that if you have hair loss, you have a lot of different options. The key is to have a good relationship with your hairstylist and to have a hairstylist who makes sure to do styles that are not too tight.